Hi folks, it's Todd Dills here with the week's news from Overdrive, voice of the American trucker. The Tennessee Department of Transportation announced Wednesday that, barring any complications, the I-40 Hernando de Soto Bridge over the Mississippi River will reopen to limited traffic while contractors finish the work. As of 2 days ago, all eastbound lanes were set to reopen Monday, August 2, by 6 a.m., with westbound lanes to follow on August 6th. The move will be a boom to the pocketbooks of independent owner-operators and other carriers. Early on in the closure of the bridge, the Arkansas Trucking Association estimated rerouting and traffic backups associated with the closure were costing trucking an aggregate $2.4 million each day. Krista Palmer is competing for the U.S. team of divers in the Tokyo Olympics. She's also the daughter of one proud father and Schneider driver Mitch Palmer and his wife, Vicky. The diver narrowly missed making the 2016 U.S. team and continued training in hopes of making it to 2020, now 2021 after the pandemic pushed the games back a year. Last month, Schneider routed the Palmers to Indianapolis so they could be in the stands as their daughter qualified for the team. Though the parents weren't able to travel to Tokyo with pandemic restrictions in place, Schneider has been rallying the company to cheer on the diver from afar. Large banners and posters are on display at company headquarters in Wisconsin and facilities around the country. Palmer and her partner, Allison Gibson, placed 8th in the final synchronized springboard this past Sunday. She's competing in individual springboard events this weekend, too, each of them at 1 a.m. Central Time. Emergency declarations previously issued by governors in Oregon, Idaho, and Montana have been extended by the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration's Western Service Center. The extensions waive hours of service regulations for drivers hauling relief supplies related to the wildfires in those states. The waivers apply to drivers providing the transportation of supplies, goods, equipment, fire retardants, and fuel for generators, equipment, vehicles, and aircraft related to the fire suppression activities. As FMCSA recently clarified, truck drivers can continue operating under the waiver as long as they are providing direct assistance to the emergencies, which includes backhauls to other states to pick up more goods to bring to the affected states. The waivers are now in effect through September 30th. The finalists among the very best in custom rigs have been named in 7 categories for the Overdrive's 2021 Pride and Polish Truck Beauty competition. All category finalists were determined by the voting of Overdrive's readers during a 3-week period that ended July 11th. That followed custom truck owner submissions into the contest, with the finalists all receiving hundreds of online votes over that 3-week period. Winners in each category, selected by a panel of judges, will be announced in a streamed event Thursday, August the 5th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time at overdriveonline.com, as well as at Overdrive's YouTube channel. Registration to tune into the event is not required, but those interested can register to receive a reminder to tune in before the announcement of the winners. Visit overdriveonline.com/custom-rigs to find out how to sign up. The city of Minneapolis last week voted to effectively ban truck parking within the city limits. The new ordinance passed by a 12-1 vote of the city council. Beginning January 1st of 2022, any vehicle weighing more than 26,000 pounds will not be allowed to stop, stand, or park on any street in the city unless it's actually engaged in loading or unloading, stopped at the direction of police or other authorities, or in a zone specifically authorizing truck parking. Penalties for violating the ban will be $100 in 2022, escalating to $250 by 2024. The new ordinance also directs city staff to look for sites zoned appropriately for the development of new truck parking facilities there. Minnesota State Trucking Association officials expressed disappointment with the new ban, saying local and state officials should be looking for ways to provide more safe parking for truck drivers, not pursuing policy that diminishes an essential industry and that could do, quote, real economic harm to the city. Truck parking is consistently ranked among the top issues facing truck drivers on a day-to-day basis. In fact, it was ranked as the top issue by drivers in the American Transportation Research Institute's most recent Top Industry Issues survey. Earlier this year, Overdrive readers likewise put parking capacity as their number one ask of the incoming Biden DOT. With parking capacity infrastructure long uncertain in Washington, to help alleviate a clear capacity strain in spots nationwide, a number of states have implemented various forms of technology. roadside signs ahead of rest areas, and online modules among them, to alert truckers in real time of available parking. Such technology helps reduce the chance that drivers miss legal opportunities to park. Some states have also implemented systems that can alert drivers on in-cab telematics systems or mobile apps of available parking. The American Transportation Research Institute studied drivers' use of both types of systems, finding plenty use of each. Combined with Overdrive's own survey of readers around parking information systems, though, a few key findings emerge around the utility parking info systems hold for truckers. Improvements in touchless delivery direct to the cabs of working haulers could be the holy grail for mobile comm systems efficacy. For roadside signs, it's all about accuracy and sign placement. Visit overdriveonline.com/parking to read an in-depth report on the issue.